Welcome to MMA Submission Source, where the fight never ends. Don't waste any time. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on all the latest news. Today, we're here to bring you two fresh news roundup from the world of fighting. The first news talks about Michael Venom Page elaborates on his UFC title aspirations. There's a distinct shift. Michael Venom Page, despite never clinching a championship in his 10-year tenure with Bellator, expresses confidence in his ability to capture gold in the UFC. Transitioning from Bellator to the UFC last year after fulfilling his contract with a dominating victory over Guidi Yamauchi, Page quickly made an impact in his UFC debut at UFC 299. Showcasing his flashy striking skills and making a memorable walkout, Page secured a decision win over Kevin Holland on the pay-per-view main card. The victory propelled Page into the UFC welterweight rankings, positioning him closer to his ultimate goal of facing the reigning champion, Leon Edwards, in an all-British title clash. While some skeptics may doubt Page's ability to achieve championship status in the UFC after falling short in Bellator, MVP believes there's a significant factor that distinguishes his current situation. During a recent appearance on the MMA Hour with Ariel Helwani, Page reflected on his UFC debut and shared his ambitions as a UFC athlete. Despite experiencing a controversial loss to Logan Storley in Bellator, which denied him the chance at a championship, Page feels optimistic about his prospects in the UFC. Addressing the question of whether missing out on a Bellator title bothers him, Page reveals a shift in his mindset towards championship aspirations. He acknowledges that his previous nonchalant attitude towards titles may have hindered his progress. Not really, Page responded when asked about his feelings regarding missing out on a Bellator title. "You know what, I feel like it was my fault in the sense that I was very blasé about getting the belt in general. I was like, I'm just enjoying myself, fighting. I think that attitude means that you are going to miss your target because I'm not actually aiming for it. Whereas here, I'm like, no, I want the belt. I feel like being a bit more specific about your intentions is going to help with where you get to," Page explained. "I'm just understanding that now, which makes me change what I voice. So I want the title over here, UFC, whereas in Bellator I was like, meh, if I get the title, I don't care. I just like exciting fights. I delivered exciting fights and never got the title. Now I'm here, I'm like, no, I want exciting fights, I want exciting knockouts, and I want the belt. There's a difference." Page's debut in the UFC showcased only a fraction of his potential, as he claims to have displayed just 60% of his capabilities against Holland at UFC 299. With ambitions set on securing a title shot against Edwards, Page aims to deliver an even more spectacular performance in his subsequent fights. What are your thoughts on Michael Venom Page's mindset shift towards pursuing a UFC title? Do you believe his newfound focus will lead him to championship success? Share your opinions below. Write your opinion in the comments and let's move on to the second news. The second news is about Daniel Cormier advocates for support towards Sean Strickland amid mental health struggles. "This man needs our help." Daniel Cormier, former two-division UFC champion, has called upon the MMA community to rally behind middleweight fighter Sean Strickland in light of his recent admission about his mental health challenges. Strickland, known for his controversial persona within the sport, achieved a significant milestone in September by dominating Israel Adesanya in a memorable fight. Despite this triumph, Strickland faced defeat in his first title defense against Dricus du Plessis this year and is currently seeking a rematch. However, amidst his professional setbacks, Strickland courageously revealed his mental struggles, a disclosure that has sparked varying reactions given his past controversial statements and behaviors. In a recent video uploaded to his YouTube channel, Cormier expressed his support for Strickland, emphasizing the importance of treating his admission with the same compassion shown to Alexander Volkanovski, another athlete who spoke openly about his mental health challenges. Cormier urged the MMA community to set aside any preconceived notions about Strickland and extend the same level of empathy and support demonstrated towards Volkanovski. "Sean Strickland is a guy that has a very, very dark past," Cormier stated. He's a former champion, he's made money, said he's rich, and still can't get past the hurdles mentally. I want to make sure that we as the consumer, that we as the people watching and paying attention, treat this in the same manner in which we treated Alexander Volkanovski when he spoke about his issues mentally. Cormier stressed the importance of prioritizing empathy and understanding towards Strickland, highlighting the significance of recognizing the human aspect beyond his athletic achievements. When speaking about mental health, I believe that all the biases or the opinions that we have of this certain fighter, whether we love him or hate him, have to take a back seat, and we have to look at the human being, Cormier emphasized. This man is reaching out for help. Volkanovski, following a knockout loss to Islam Makhachev in Abu Dhabi, openly discussed his struggles with mental health, suggesting that training and preparation for fights offered a sense of relief. In a recent tweet, Strickland provided insight into his ongoing internal battles, acknowledging the conflicting thoughts he faces daily but ultimately affirming his commitment to moving forward. The MMA community is now faced with a crucial question: how can fans and fellow fighters best support athletes like Sean Strickland who are vocal about their mental health struggles? What steps can the industry take to prioritize the well-being of its athletes? Share your perspectives below. This is the MMA Submission Source channel. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to stay updated on the latest news in the world of fighting. On the screen, our latest news video and the playlist, The History of the Kings of Fights, are displayed. Click on it and watch. You'll enjoy it. Until next time, champ, and keep your guard up.